Alright, to start, this is my game. This is called the Embers of Desolation. And to start the game, you press start and you press quit to quit the game. So let's get to it. Okay. So in the game, you are a player. In the scene, you press the left mouse button to attack, press bar to jump, press P to pause the game. So I added a pause menu. Press F to turn on the flashlight, and then press Shift to sprint. I also added a lot of sounds, and there's also vicinity sound. So if you get next to the fire, you can hear the fire smoldering. Again, you can press pause the game. It's very loud. I added a custom UI during gameplay that just basically tells the player the controls of the game. I added dynamic climate change, so it goes from light to dark. And some of my design, some of my design ideas were implementing a flashlight because it gets really dark, adding bonfires all over the place to guide the player when it's dark. So you can see a bonfire over there, far out over there, and then here. I modeled most of the I sculpted most of the environment. Initially I used the height map to generate the level, but that didn't work with the new procedural design. So I procedurally generated these rocks, so they weren't purposeful. They were placed by the computer, and I did purposely place certain things too. But to add a sense of randomness, I had to I did procedural generation with the river. If you go over here, it's really dark. That's part of the design, but there's a river here. It's really dark. So we'll just wait for the it's really loud. We'll wait for the sun to rise. A lot of these are custom materials, except the characters materials, because it's standard default character material. The floor was a custom material. I was trying to generate sand, but it looks more like rock, unfortunately. So we're just waiting for the sun to rise so that you can see more of the level. It's happening, but slowly. I added a lot of special effects with the dust, red dust, and then the fire, and then vicinity audio with the fire. Not sure if I mentioned that. Also smoke and atmospheric sounds. I also added the fog, which is just changing the volumetric thing. Okay, so here you go. So I downloaded the tower from a site, probably CG Trader, and I made the walls, the castle walls. They weren't too bad. Okay, and then these are just planks. So players start from this area, and then they are guided towards this path, either rocks or you can take the bridge there. People get lost, so you go through the rocks. Oh, this water was procedural as well. I actually I placed it here, but it was all already created, as in you had to place it here, but it was part of a river plugin. So all the trees were procedurally placed. Most of the trees were. Also, these are also procedurally placed rocks. I added varying rock sizes based on the procedural, or the varying random rock sizes. So players are guided to the, let's run a little here. The players are guided here, and then they go here. So they can either go up here, but what you can see in the distance when you're here is that there's a flaming thing over there, and that's been animated and rigged. It's a custom 3D mesh I made of you'll see. So all the programming was done in blueprints. So players are attracted to the light, and then from there they go all the way over here through the forest. I usually have the flashlight on because it's really dark, and then once they're here, they see that there's this terrifying tree moving about, and then to clear the level, they just need to break these swords. Cool. That's the tree. It looks like the material was, I don't know what happened to the material, but it's not loading. Okay, from there, they go to the next bonfire. So yeah, the animation and rig look like that. And then players go to the next bonfire. It's somewhere over here. It's really, really dark. Can't really tell. It's over there, but there should be like some sort of bridge here. I'm kind of terrified of maybe this is a part of the design flaw. Players have to go over there, but you can't really see. There's a bridge somewhere here. I just don't know where it is. So we'll just go over here. Just wait for a little bit until the sun rises. So the red dust, you can only see it in certain places. So like near the fire areas, near over there, here. I wanted to only place them in certain areas. Maybe I can make the flashlight stronger to design a better usability. Oh, here you go. Here's the bridge. So you go through this bridge, and then you go to this fire, and then you'll see immediately, boom, there's another sword that players can break, clear the level. Oh, this takes a little time. It would have been cool if I added sound effects, but yeah, I didn't have time. The level itself took a really long time to build. Just the generation and the trees procedurally. But it's amazing. Like you can create an open world game on here. It's pretty cool. So players just journey through the forest, and then eventually they see another bonfire over there. They're like, oh, let's go to the light. And then once they hit that next sword, it basically ends the game. I don't know if we should do that yet, or should let you see this. So over here, it's a free roam kind of game. Oh yeah, sunlight. So the island itself is surrounded by this water. I'm using it specifically to stop players from going anywhere else. So high waves, and then but players can roam around. All right, let's break the last blade. Okay, and that's the end of the game. This is my credit scene. Thank you for playing, and then players can just quit. Okay, is there anything? Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, and then let's see here. Let's see the map. The third-person map. Okay. So this is my character. There's a lot of things involved in each bonfire. There's sound, and then there's a spotlight, and then there's smoke, and then fire, and then the static mesh, the logs. So this is how let's turn off volume processing. Post-processing volume. Let's see if that. Let's see here. I know it's one of these buttons. If I reset these values, I probably won't get them back. Okay, let's not touch those because I don't want to lose my progress. But let's go to oh, okay. We can go to unlit mode, or unlit mode. So this is basically the map. So how the rivers were formed was using splines, and it was a plugin, specifically, or river. This one, water experimental, and it also generated the ocean for me. So that would be all that in the vicinity. And the trees were also all spawned into existence using procedural generation. Also the rocks. Let's see here, where the rocks at? All of those are all spawned procedurally. Yeah, this is. Let's see here. This is the level. It's a lot of polygons. That's how it looks unlit. See if there's any. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching.